Also, just for memory's sake.
And we are streamed as well, and we are live on YouTube. So, hello everyone. Good evening. Gunjan, you want to start?
Hello, my name is Gunjan. नाम तो सुना ही होगा from Orange States.
And yeah, so I need no introduction क्योंकि 20 states के principals और directors मुझे already ढूंढ रहे हैं और 21st state से मेरी बात चल ही रही है ताकि so yeah, I am Rishali Sheth. I am co-founder and product head of OrangeSlates, and you all know, I'm sure you would have heard OrangeSlates somewhere or the other in the period of 2 years, and we are a platform for teachers. We have been teachers at some point in our life, so by teachers. एंड वी स्ट्रांगली बिलीव सो टीचर्स डे जब आता है ना तो हमारे लिए वो दिवाली होली बैसाखी आप ओनम आप न्यू ईयर कुछ भी बोलो हमारे लिए वो टीचर्स डे जो इवेंट होता है ना वो ये सबसे बड़ा होता है कि हमारे लिए टीचर्स ही सब कुछ है. And the idea behind Orange Slates was, let's start something to support teachers. That's how Orange Slates started. Orange Slates was born then. And today we still continue with the idea that yes, teachers are backbone of society. Teachers are backbone of everything that happens in the world. So for us, Teachers' Day is very special. And I don't want to get into a lot of conversation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show a video to you that we have made specially for teachers. Okay, so and please watch it very carefully. I want your thoughts and opinions on that after you see the video. Okay, so let me share my screen. Here I am. Why am I not allowed to share my screen? Just hold on a second. Share screen, basic. My sound is already shared. Okay, now yeah, your thoughts. What's your thought? And also, teachers, educators have joined us on YouTube. You can put it in the comment section. What are your thoughts on this video, and what do you think? Let's add a prefix to our name. What do you all think? Anybody would like to share something about on this?
I already have one, the one you discussed. In the first one, I have a doctor with me, but I would love to be called somebody, like they write Dr. Mrs. Narjeet. I don't like that at all. My Mrs. status is not something I would like to be known for ever. It is my doctor status, which I have earned on my own. I've really, really worked hard for that. And my teacher status as an educator, and that is one status I would like to add to anything. Anywhere I am, I would like to be known by an educator, by a progressive educator. So, yeah, we can give a lot of thoughts to that as well. So, what prefix?
So
I mean,
TR, so what we have thought, Ajit ma'am, is TR, because see, we all, whatever be the progressive educator, but we are a teacher at heart first.
yeah.
So TR is a prefix that we think all teachers should add. And I think let's rename ourselves right now. Let's rename it right away.
I'm gonna do that.
Let's do it. I think Vanita ma'am has already done, so I'm so happy. Let's change our names to TR. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm a teacher, I'm not a teacher. I'm teacher Rishali Sheth. What do you think? Anybody else? Come on. Kamal sir, Subhav, Vanita ma'am has already changed. That's really great. Thank you, ma'am. Perfect. Fatima ma'am also changed. Great.
So if somebody needs help in changing their names, we can do that.
That I can help for sure. Yeah. Come on, it's a party and you are just sitting silent. That's not happening, okay?
Thank
I
you,
will.
Sabyasachi sir.
Hello, Sabyasachi sir. Oh, great. TR
Hello.
Dr.
Hello.
Sabyasachi sir, that's great. Meera ma'am also changed. Oh, very nice. Sarmishta ma'am, you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there. But then how do I do it?
Okay, let me help you out, ma'am. Don't
Let
worry.
us help.
We are always there to help you out, ma'am. 1 second. Like I said, we are for teachers by teachers. Done. Done, ma'am. Changed for you as well. Great. Sapna ma'am. Mitali ma'am.
So those who have joined us again, we are renaming ourselves as teacher, your name. So there was a video regarding that. So request you to add the prefix TR. We are all proud to be teachers here. Thank you.
Yes. So great. Thank you so much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot right now. Sapna ma'am, you want my help in changing the name? I'll just do that. 1 second.
Sapna ma'am, what you have to do is just go and hover your mouse on top of the picture that which is being displayed, and on the picture, when you hover your mouse, there will be two options. One is written mute, another is three dots, which means more options. Click on those three dots. Come down, you will have a lot of options there, like mute my video or stop or blur. The last option that you will see in that pop down menu will be rename. Click on that rename, and you will get an option to rename or change your name there. So if that helps you.
And great. And we have a lot of educators who have joined us on YouTube. Yes, Renu ma'am. Thank you. Rashida ma'am. Mokoli ma'am. Renu ma'am. Great. Yes. Yes. So what you can do is, as you saw in the video, we have pictures of teacher holding a placard with their
Yep.
name written on it. You all please share your photos with a plain paper, and we'll make a frame for you, and that will be a gift from us to you for Teachers Day. You can send this. The email address is support@orangeslates.com. I'll be typing it in the chat. Gunjan, if you can type it in Zoom, that will be helpful. Support@orangeslates.com is our email address. You can send your photos there. All right, great energy, great vibes, and I once again welcome you for a party that we are having for teachers on this Teachers Day 2022. And yes, Gunjan, over to you. Mute pe ho, mute pe ho.
Yeah. So let me share my screen with you for just 2 minutes. Sorry. So we start our Teachers Day celebration now. You saw a video. Just a second, sorry. So now we will spotlight two of our teachers. We have Dr. Teacher Najit Kaur and Dr. Teacher Sabyasachi Mazumdar. We'll do a quick, what do you say, coffee with current quiz with them.
Rishali's
Are
on
you
mute.
Yeah, we'll have our own, right? We'll have
Yeah.
our orange
You're
with
picking
orange.
us?
See, teachers cannot do
Orange
without
juice.
tea. So let's go with tea with us.
I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
We cannot do without tea. None of us
No,
can.
I'm copying. I know I'm copying somebody, but chai pe charcha sounds best, right?
Yeah.
I'm not copying anybody. No, it's
Right.
very original. Anyway, yes. So yeah, so we have some fun questions. You all see other teacher. Everybody's a celebrity today, but we just thought let's have fun quiz with Dr. Teacher Najit Kaur and Dr. Teacher Sabyasachi Mazumdar. But other teachers, you are also free to answer if you think it's fun and you want to share something with us, your story. It'll be really fun. So we start with our first question. We start with Sabyasachi sir. We start with you. And the first question is, first day jitters, whatever be our experience in number of years, first day jitter of school is always there. Is there any superstition that you have? कि first day of school या first day of my teaching मैं ये तो करता ही हूँ. जैसे बोलते हैं ना दही खा के जाना रहता है for a good thing. Is there any superstition that you have?
It's long back, 30 years back. Still not clearly relocated, but it seems that I have some superstitions like that in special occasions, on exam days, on other days, and I used to maintain those things to a certain extent. It's not that these are yes, of course, it's superstitions. As a special
Let's
color.
call them traditions.
Yes, yes, yes. But I cannot just recall that particular day in that way.
Okay, no problem. Najit man, so what are your some hidden talents?
I am not a superstitious person, as Gunjan said. Let's call them traditions. So I have a few when I go. I am not at all superstitious, not at all. So when I go to the class, when I see the faces of my children, the first thing that comes to my mind is I have to set them straight first day. Otherwise, they are going to be sitting on my shoulders for the rest of the year. So, so my first thing to them is you have to behave in the class. Otherwise, I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to cancel that. There will be no, because I have always been the class teacher for classes either 11th or 12th. I'm going to cancel your farewell. I'm going to cancel your Teachers' Day celebration. I'm going to cancel this. And I cancel every damn thing that celebration that involves class 11th and 12th, so that they are a little straight. And then, by leaps and bounds, when they know what kind of a teacher I am, because I start laughing first and then they all follow. I cannot contain my laughter. I cannot. If there is something funny going on, if somebody says something, I have to laugh by all means. So my first day thing is giving some straight lectures with straight face, which I somehow manage, and then my session begins. Though I haven't been a class teacher for for the longest time now, but still I remember class 11th children and 12th. My goodness, they are a bundle of amazement. They are a bundle of inspiration. They are the superbs. Working with youth is the advantage of working with youth is they will rub off their charm, and they are going to rub their youth on you. So this is why the teachers always remain young, and this is why the teachers are always called the we take the baton for the youth and by the youth, and we always stay young with working with the youth. So that is a few things that I do. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So again, Najit ma'am, let's go with you and then Sabzari sir. What is your dream vacation?
I haven't had my vacation in many years, but I would love to do. Yeah, I will love to go around the world in 20 days. So that is what I'm looking forward to.
मैम उसमें भी जल्दी जल्दी करना है आपको 20 दिन में
20 दिन में हाँ काम बहुत होता है हम लोग को. We are teachers. हमें 20 दिन में वापस आना है. One summer vacation and we are done.
Perfect. Sabzari, what about you? What's your dream vacation?
Narjit ma'am has rightly told that yes, we have very rare chances of getting a long vacations. Though there are vacations of around 50 days or 40 days officially. Yeah. But in majority of these vacations, what happens, I was busy with this in-service course, orientation program, and other activities as a resource person or some way or other. But that's why it's being very difficult to get an uninterrupted vacations. But if you really want to know that traveling is always, you will get some inspiration. Through this, you can have a learning experience with different states or in different people, and that can recharge you and can replenish you to deliver a good after coming back. So at least a short vacation is always a replenishing one.
Correct. So for example, if you ask me, I'm a water baby. So I got any place jahan beach hoga is a dream holiday for me. So what about you? Mountains? Yeah, you want serene to lake chahiye ya sea chahiye ya what's
your... For me always I also basically I'm an oceanographer, so beaches are always a favorite first time for me, and always whenever I have a dual purpose. Whenever I've been to a beach, that's recreation as well as that's a learning situation. Always the sediments, the water, the creatures, all comes to the people, how they're reacting. And I used to take my students also to the beaches whenever possible. And beside this, as because West Bengal, I'm in West Bengal, and without any very much venture, we can have the mountains, the Himalayas, the Darjeeling, and you can venture. So but often we go to everywhere. I'm a nature lover. I've been to Rajasthan, the deserts, wonderful. So India being a diverse country, we are lucky enough to be as a traveler. You can visit, and as a teacher, of late for the last 5 years, I managed to visit even the neighboring countries like Bangladesh, where we have some global summits. And I'm lucky to be as a teacher. I have been to Japan twice as an Indian delegate, and I've been to USA for a 6-month program. So I've learned a lot, both cultural and demography and everything from these things. The students, their way of life, their way of teaching, the teachers, their parents, the families, the friends from different parts. And still I love to be there. I was very unlucky that once in a summit, because of visa problem, I failed to go to Vietnam, despite all my tickets and all the things there.
No worries. So, but the best part here in the conversation was with Narjeet ma'am and Sabyasachi sir was कि हमने ड्रीम पूछा. ड्रीम तो छोड़ो, उन्होंने काम के लिए मैं ये, काम के लिए वो, काम होता है हमें ये होता है, ड्रीम वेकेशन जैसे तो. But anyway, I think that's part of the role.
I would love to go to the places that are known for literature. I would love to go
That's
to
lovely.
I would love to go to Verona, where Romeo and Juliet fell in love. I would like
Oh.
to visit places where the most romantic tragedies have taken place. I am a very hep kind of a person. I don't like secluded places like mountains or beaches, or I don't like them. I want to be in the hub of activity always. So that is my kind of a
I
scene.
love that.
So we have
Amazing.
Sapna and Fatima ma'am raising their hands. So
Yes,
Sapna
please,
ma'am,
please.
go
Yeah.
ahead. I'll pin you.
Yes, yes. I love to go beaches and spend my time alone.
Very nice, ma'am. I think we should go to beach together, and then you spend your time and I spend my time. Very
Vishali
nice.
ma'am, I would just like to add one thing to your question. I'm
Huh?
like into so much my students that once I was onto my vacation to a place Manali. I'm
Huh?
sure you must all
Yes,
be
of
knowing the
course.
place about. And I was literally missing my students on the way. I was like, my students should be accompanying me, and we should be enjoying together, enjoying the scenery around. And you people won't believe, although I was on leave, I was on official leave. I reached my place and there was a snowfall all around. I took the online class. I switched on my video. I showed them there was a video call for my students. I was literally taking the class for them, and I was showing them all the ambience around, and the students were like too happy that, ma'am, how do you manage taking class even over there? So it's like feeling good. I literally miss my students. I feel like accompanying them wherever they go or wherever I go. And my students too like me so much. It's like if I'm not taking their classes, that they feel like they go to their subject in charges and they personally ask, please do allot at least one paper to Fatima ma'am.
How
So
sweet.
my
How
dream
sweet.
vacation would be any place where I'll be with them. I should be with them.
Oh, that's so
How
sweet.
sweet. I know, so sweet, so emotional.
Yep.
अब तो
Thank
मुझे
you.
और लग रहा है कि ये TR prefix should be like a mandate from the government itself. The
Yeah.
teachers, they think so much about children.
Let's start a petition.
Let's do it. Rajit ma'am, आप
Ma'am,
पास
let's
में हो, आप
not do it,
ज्यादा
ma'am.
नजदीक हो
Ma'am,
government से, I
let's
think.
not do it. Let's not do it. I personally don't like this because teachers are somewhat very different, and as it is said, they are the ones who create all the other professions. So we shouldn't be called by our short names. It should be like full-fledged teacher, Shani Fatima, teacher,
Of course, why not? Why not? Of course.
There
But
should
I
be
think
some
that
difference
that should
between
also
us
be
and
clear.
between others.
Correct. Well said, ma'am. Well said. Great. So last question. Okay, now last question before after that we have a game. Okay, so last question I want to ask you is, if you are trapped in a deserted island, it's for both. You can take 10 seconds to think. If you're trapped in a desert island, which book or movies that you will take with you? Others can also answer in the chat. If you're trapped in a desert, I know Najeeram doesn't like, she said, I don't like being alone. So if you are
Not
trapped,
at all.
or if you are sent there, what are the
Titanic.
books? Titanic. What books or what movies will you take it with yourself? Yes, Abhisaji
I
sir?
have.
Acha,
Yeah.
okay,
Sir, sir.
Carry on, madam.
Yes, Ajit ma'am, please go ahead.
Agatha Christie, be it Agatha Christie or Michael Holland, these are my favorite authors. Always Sidney Sheldon, for that matter. Um, I love to see how a person can be rubbed to ashes and then, like a phoenix, they come out of it and they make a name for themselves, especially women. So I love women oriented stories. I love women oriented plots. So Sydney Sheldon, of course, I'm never going to miss out on them. It's always there in my bag. One Sydney Sheldon or one new book, any new book that is introduced these days. I would love to read the book which has won a very prestigious award. I'm not recalling the name of the author right now, but I would love to read the book. I would love to do that. And movies, you can give me any thriller, any psychological thriller, I would carry with me. I would carry for ages. Any
मतलब
net,
मैम वहाँ
I
अकेले हो,
want
वहाँ पे आप जाके
Netflix.
साइकोलॉजिकल थ्रिलर
That is the fun of it, ना? डरो भी तो सही थोड़ा सा, फिर तो मजा आएगा. I don't like comedies. I don't like. I like romance. Rom-coms are something that you loved when you were a little younger, but now the taste.
अरे मैम
change.
यंग ही क्या यंग ओल्ड आप
The taste change. सच में आप खुद को young old कुछ नहीं समझते हैं. You are going to be as young as you can think you can be, but
Right.
then tastes, there's some process that are natural. So naturally थोड़ा सा taste change जरूर होता है आपका. Literature में भी और movies वगैरह
Movies
में
में
भी.
भी.
हाँ, Netflix is my all-time go-to kind of a thing whenever I want to watch something. Suits, देखो मेरी my daughter, I would watch Suits when she was in class 7th or 8th. We would watch Suits together, and trust me, मेरी बेटी को तब से सिर्फ lawyers ये वो, and she's taken up law in college now. This is what things do to you.
Yeah, they
She
impact
was
you.
so they impact you, really, they impact you. So she was be it Harvey Specter or Samantha, she was very impressed by them. And I would tell her that Indian law is
ये
nothing
नहीं
like
है,
Harvey
ये
Specter.
नहीं.
This is not what
Harvey Specter तो कुछ भी नहीं है.
Harvey
ये.
Specter. We are not going to get any Harvey Specters. We are not that lucky here, but still. But still, you never know what
You
future
never
has
know.
in. You
Never say
know.
never जैसे बोलते हैं ना.
Never say never. You never know who might you turn into, or who might you come across, or who might you meet. It could be anyone. It could be anyone. So
Perfect.
why not
सब्यसाची
others?
सर आपके बुक्स बता दीजिए, बुक्स और मूवीज आप क्या लेके जाओगे अगर आपको
हम
कहीं
तो
आइलैंड
सत्यजीत रे के फेलुदा सीरीज. That's
Ah.
great.
Wow.
You have
Nice.
plenty of that. That
Perfect.
is
I think वो तो अपना कोटा काफी होगा.
पूरा सीरीज. अभी ब्योमकेश सीरीज भी है बहुत सारे.
ब्योमकेश
Yeah,
series
These are
yeah.
on the same line, but of different authors, of different filmmakers.
Yeah.
So you also
that
like
is-
thrillers like me.
Yes, yes, that's
Vyomkesh
great.
Bakshi and everything.
Till now we are going anywhere. We are in Netflix or in the cinema hall.
Yeah.
Little chance nowadays. There are lots of chances. We have even night shows we can afford nowadays.
Yes.
Otherwise in Netflix. So those are things which not only in such confinement, but even on our day-to-day life where we are always very busy, can help us a lot to get some breathing space.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes,
So
Fatima ma'am would like to share. Yes, ma'am.
Vishali ma'am, I won't be taking any book along with me. I would love to take a blank diary for myself. I'll take
Oh, wow.
so many pens along, a blank diary, and I'll keep on writing. I used to be a very good poet, but now I'm not getting any time to write because whenever I used to sit, I have two very little daughters. That is the only time that when they'll come and they'll keep jumping upon me, Mama, show what are you doing, Mama this, Mama that. So
हो
I
गया
would-
writing हो गया आपका फिर.
I have written number of poems, ma'am.
Ma'am, if you have any, if you can read for
Yes,
us.
I have. And I was waiting
Wait,
for
I-
you people to please ask me for that.
Wait, I pin you.
ठीक है
Yeah,
तो
now you can start.
रुको
One
रुको
sweet
ये
person.
अपना
Ma'am,
हाँ
because
ये-
it generally happens now. Who are you? I'm a poet. And what about you? I'm deaf.
Ah, no, it doesn't happen here. in teachers community. That doesn't happen here. We are there to support each other. And you are one sweet woman, I must say, Fatima.
Thank you,
Perfect.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. So thank you, Najib ma'am. Thank you so much, Sajid. So we just wanted to have some fun questions and
That was
discussion.
great.
Great. But don't leave the meeting because we have a game and we have a poem by Fatima ma'am. Okay. So I'm just
Yeah, ma'am.
unpinning you and I'm pinning her so that we'll be able to see her clearly. And I'll just remove spotlight from us also. 1 second. Where is it? Huh. Fatima, I'm putting you in spotlight so you can.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, I've written number of poems. So, what about your taste? I would like to know. I mean, which
Anything which
poem
is
should I?
quick because we have a game also, but anything which is quick and whatever you feel, आपके दिल में जो आ रहा है ना मैम वो poem.
See, I have written a poem for my students, and the strength of the class was around 60 students. So I wrote a poem including the names of all those students. I won't be taking much of the time. I'll read it out very fast. Ma'am,
Okay.
Hindi will do na. I've written it in
Yeah,
Hindi.
yeah, perfect.
Please हिंदी तो बिल्कुल चलेगा क्यों नहीं?
Okay, ma'am, just a second. Ma'am, just a second. By the time I'm reciting one, झूठ हर ऐप की बुनियाद है के लगते जिगर, इससे परहेज है वाजिब कोई झूठा है अगर, नहीं झूठे का ठिकाना कोई मेरी जान याद रहे, और खुद को झूठ से बचाना मेरी जान याद रहे, और रुपया दूं तो क्या रोज चलेगा प्यारे, दिल दिए देती हूँ क्या याद करेगा प्यारे, दीन और दुनिया
Wow.
का तुझे सामान दिए देती हूँ, आ तेरे हाथ में मैं कुरान दिए देती हूँ. This was one of the poem that I wrote years back. Am I audible, ma'am?
Perfect मैम. बहुत बढ़िया. Yes मैम. Please.
Yes, this is the poem that I wrote for my students. इसमें सारे नाम हमारे क्लास के स्टूडेंट्स के हैं. आशीष देने को जब उठे हाथ, किया अभिषेक अभिजीत का, शान की ये आमना आकांक्षा की रहे आलोक सदा आदित्य और अक्षय का, अमन और अनन्य की रहे अमजद, अनिकेत का हो भुवन सारा, अर्जुन और आर्यन को मिले अजीम दानिश, हो AIML का विकास, दीपक से रहे दीपांशु अंकित, और करे दूर गणेश और हामी विपत्ति सारी, हैदर का हसन है कामिल तो हसनैन भी है कमाल, फैसल और सैफ है गर असद तो है यहाँ सौम्य शालू और शीतल, तंजील का तेज तो शारिक तनवीर मजहर की ज्योति, हमारे AIML में शुएब है गर तो अब्दुल्ला आकिब भी है मौजूद, गैरों की तो अनस की करते अरीब, उमर समीर है यहाँ कई शाकिर, अंकिता जयंत की गाएं सब जयश्री तो विशाल गाथाएं विपुल यहाँ की, है यहाँ अनमोल तनिष्क शिफा भी यहाँ तो तलहा भी, बड़े बड़े वियान मौजूद शिवांश भी तो मुकम्मल है निखिल, सबके होने से है सार्थक AIML, जोया है खुशी है ये अशरफ AIML, फातिमा के सर का ताज है शान की बस शान है AIML.
Wow. Beautiful ma'am.
I'm done, ma'am. I'm done. Please wake up.
No, it was so beautiful.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
For those, I understand meeting में claps, yeah, or you can actually start your camera and you can appreciate, or you can do an emoticon and show a heart, show your love. Thank you so much. So lovely, so lovely.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, there's one. Somebody else also said कि वो भी poem लिखते हैं. कहाँ गया?
Arambika.
Arambika ma'am.
Yeah, it was me, ma'am.
Yes,
Good
Arambika
evening.
ma'am.
Good evening, everyone.
Perfect. Good evening. Yes, ma'am.
Can you switch on your camera, ma'am? It will be helpful.
Yeah,
Possible.
sure. But there might be a little bit of glitches as soon as I on the camera.
Okay.
I just hope it works. I hope I'm visible now.
Yeah,
Yes, you are visible and audible and everything. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I've written quite a few poems, ma'am, and it was like published in 2 of the books.
Oh,
but
lovely.
But you want me to read one of them?
One short poem will work. Perfect.
Okay, so okay, I'm beginning now. I tried to obey. I tried to make peace with. I tried to obey. but couldn't do so easily because I couldn't let you go away. No one supported me. I was left all alone. Family said I'm the black sheep, not their blood and bone. In the times of despair, I held on to hope, although tormented, not knowing how to cope. Yes, I was fragile. Yes, I was vulnerable. Hence, the damage done to my soul was irreparable. God, I don't know how to survive. Each day, I kinda curse myself for being alive. But no matter what, I shall never stop looking for you. Yes, my only sin was that I love you.
Wow, ma'am, very beautiful. We
Very
all
deep, very
have
deep.
become speechless after listening to you.
Lovely, ma'am.
Very deep.
Very deep.
Actually, actually, I read at a faster pace, so
No,
sorry.
that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. It was lovely. I mean, I really don't have words to say what about the, yeah, it's simply wow. Correct, Fatima, simply wow it is.
Thank you.
Eh,
Thank you so much.
Anybody else would like to share something? This is lovely. I like this. I know I have told there is a game and there is a game we have prepared. But I love this. This sharing is so lovely, right? Anything,
Ma'am, we all
anybody?
are teachers and we have lot many things to share. So better you go with your plan. Otherwise, it will
नहीं
never
नहीं
come to an end.
एक और कुछ और कोई और अगर कुछ एक चीज और शेयर हो जाए
क्या
तो बस
गाना गाओ, कोई गाना तो गाओ.
गाना
गा-
गाना कौन गा सकता है कम ऑन
कौन
मौकुली मैम
गाएगा?
आप गाना गाएंगे नहीं ना बोलिए नहीं मेरे को मत बुलाना प्लीज anybody else anybody would like to sing a song सिर्फ गाना सबको पता होगा ओल्ड गाना न्यू
हाँ.
गाना any other language so बंगाली
I have
गाना अगर
just one thing to share, ma'am, if you please allow.
yeah
It's like I used to be a very good singer and orator of my times, but there were days when I completely lost my voice. I wasn't ever so hoarse. So it hasn't been so long, but it has been around 2 years when my second daughter was born. So it was like I completely lost my voice, and everybody was like, even doctors showed no scope. It was all like they became hopeless and was like nothing can be done, even no surgery will work out. It was just my inner strength that here I am and talking to you people. So
yeah and as a
this
teacher
was
your
just
job is
my
to talk yeah
exactly. And I was asked to stop. I was literally, ma'am, I was not even in a condition to sing lullaby to my, just newborn baby. So, and there were days when I was known just because of my voice, and it was just my will, my inner strength that kept me going. And जैसी भी आवाज अब आप लोगों के सामने है
और
तो
बहुत
it
ही
was
सुंदर
something
है
like
हम सब
Fatima,
तक पहुंचती है
horse is the new sexy.
yeah we all know Rani
those are the
Mukherjee right
things that give. But she is very far better, ma'am.
no
But
there is
even
no
then,
better or anything ma'am
रानी
please
वानी हम लोग किसी को नहीं जानते
हम तो
हैं.
फातिमा मैम को ही जानते हैं
हम
ना
लोग सिर्फ अब फातिमा को जानते हैं.
thank you so much, ma'am.
perfect
Thank you.
great so anybody come on एक गाना हो जाए फिर गेम होगा नहीं
कौन
म्यूजिक
गा रहा है?
ये सपना मैम इज सिंगिंग परफेक्ट मैम आप अनम्यूट कीजिए प्लीज सिंग यू टू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ मैम अनम्यूट करना होगा आप म्यूट पे है यू आर ऑन म्यूट नहीं हुआ आप म्यूट पे है अभी भी हाँ अब हुआ यस
हुआ भी
हाँ नाउ वी कैन
ओ
हियर यू
मेरे दिल के चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए अपना ही साया देख के तुम जाने जहां घबरा गए अभी तो ये पहली मंजिल है तुम तो अभी से शर्मा गए मेरा क्या होगा सोचो तो जरा अब बस
अब
थैंक यू
तो
मैम
सनम फैसला कीजिए
हाय ऐसे न आए
ए
भरा
भरा
कीजिए.
कीजिए lovely thank you so much Sapna ma'am
Very
thank you
sweet, ma'am. Very sweet.
so Najit ma'am आपकी ख्वाहिश गाना सुनने की पूरी
Yes. हाँ.
thank you okay great anything else? Anybody? Yes, Usha ma'am, would you like to sing something? अरे अभी कैमरा ऑन कर दिया तो अभी अनम्यूट कर लीजिए और गाना गा
Oh, so
दीजिए.
sorry, so sorry, so sorry.
Please, yes.
Yes, I remember during the lockdown
Mhm.
when we all were struggling with actually being techno. Huh?
Yes.
So I remember this song that time also. That is from जिंदगी की यही रीत है. जिंदगी की यही रीत है, हार के बाद थोड़े आंसू है, थोड़ी खुशी, आज गम है तो कल फिर खुशी, जिंदगी की यही हार के बाद ही जीत है. I think we all teachers have made this
all.
statement true.
Absolutely, absolutely. यही स्पिरिट से तो हमने जहां हम वर्ड से स्ट्रगल कर रहे थे अभी हम नियर पॉड पे लेसन प्लान्स बना रहे हैं. सो ऑसम. शर्मिष्ठा मैम नेक्स्ट. यस शर्मिष्ठा मैम, एंड देन वी स्टार्ट आवर गेम जैसे मैंने प्रॉमिस किया था. यस शर्मिष्ठा मैम.
I would like to, dedicate this song for all the teachers. It's a respect to all the teachers that we all deserve. So just 2-3 lines I want to sing.
Please.
Just give me some time. Yeah. So, ओंकार स्वरूपा सद्गुरु समर्थ, ओंकार स्वरूपा सद्गुरु समर्थ, अनाथाच्या नाथा तुझ नमो, तुझ नमो, तुझ नमो, तुझ नमो, तुझ नमो. So my respect to all the teachers, to the entire teacher community.
Thank you so much. This is so lovely. So lovely. Thank you. Yes, Himanshi ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. This is a song from, I mean, I believe a movie which all of us must have seen.
आप कैमरा ऑन कर दीजिए पहले मैम गाते हुए. We would like to see you. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
I'm
Yes, we
ready,
can see
yes.
you. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. So it's from the movie Bajrangi Bhaijaan, where I tried to, connect the song maybe with the teachers and students. So and I'm sure you all must have heard the song very well. So it goes like this, ma'am. आशियाना मेरा साथ तेरे है ना, ढूंढते तेरी गली मुझको घर मिला, आबुदाना मेरा हाथ तेरे है ना, ढूंढते तेरा खुदा मुझको रब मिला, तू जो मिला न हो गया मैं काबिल, तू जो मिला गया सब हासिल, मुश्किल सही आसा हुई मंजिल, क्योंकि तू धड़कन में दिल. Thank you, ma'am.
Lovely, lovely. Great. Okay, Sapna ma'am, I saw your message. Let's do this. अपना अभी game start करते हैं and then end में we'll have one more song का round. ठीक है? Does that work? वरना मेरा game कैसे खत्म होगा? ठीक है नहीं, but I promise we will have a singing round as well. Let's start the game. ठीक है तो
Beautiful slide deck, I must say.
slides go जिंदाबाद. मुझे लग रहा है ना मुझे ना YouTube पे जाके बहुत से लोगों को क्रेडिट देना पड़ेगा. मैंने बहुत नाम लिए हैं आज.
I know. नहीं तो वो चक.
Anyway, okay. So this game is very simple. हम breakout room use करेंगे इसमें. ठीक है? I'm sure you all know how to use breakout room. We have 17 participants. We'll have 3-4 people in one group. And we all know. Kunjan, next slide पे जाओगे please. We all have this intelligence list. Okay, see, देखो academics में है तो academics तो आ ही जाता है. ठीक है? तो we can't help it. So you are on a desert island. And these are the skills that the intelligence skills, multiple intelligence hai. So you all know this, right? These are the list intelligence that are there. you are on an island, you can choose only 4 intelligence with you. Only 4 intelligence. And you have to use that intelligence to escape from that island. ठीक है?
So
Question-
basically, you'll have to tell us why you chose those intelligence and how you escaped also.
हाँ.
Let's make a story around it.
ठीक है, तो आपको स्टोरी टेलिंग करना है. So I'll be dividing you into groups. You will get 5 minutes. ठीक है? 5 minutes आपको मिलेंगे. आप प्लान करोगे कौन सी 4 इंटेलिजेंस लोगे आप, और उसको आप कैसे यूज करके आप एस्केप हुए हो आइलैंड से. डज दैट वर्क?
Yep.
एनी क्वेश्चंस, डाउट्स? मैं भी आपको आइलैंड में छोड़ दूं? ठीक है, तो मैं आपको आइलैंड्स पे डालती हूँ. आई वुड रियली रियली लव, सो आई थिंक कितने 4 में डालेंगे तो आई थिंक 4 ग्रुप्स बनेंगे. तो मुझे 4 बहुत ही मजेदार स्टोरीज सुननी है. ठीक है? स्टोरी टेलिंग हम करेंगे एंड में. वी टीचर्स आर बॉर्न स्टोरी टेलर्स. So by the end of this activity, I'll have 4 amazing stories. Cool? Done? Intelligence सबको पता है कौन से है? उसमें कोई question नहीं है, right? और नहीं है तो आप Google कर सकते हो. हमने कोई और कहीं ऊपर से नहीं लाई है. वही है normal standard.
Otherwise हम आपको chat में भेज देंगे.
हाँ, chat में भेज देंगे, वो भी चलेगा. ठीक है? Perfect. मैं breakout room करती हूँ. Gunjan, I'm making 4 groups, right? Okay. No, will not include ourselves. Create. 5 minutes का रखा है, बस हो जाएगा क्योंकि फिर हमें डिस्कशन भी करना है. ओके, सो लेट्स, आई एम ओपनिंग. ऑल द बेस्ट. I'll stop the recording. So in the meanwhile, we'll chat with our YouTube participants because YouTube पे तो breakout room होगा नहीं, थोड़ा difficult technology है. Gunjan, you're on mute.
So I'm broadcasting the names of the intelligence.
हाँ, what you can do is, if you are alone on an island, ठीक है, एंड आपके पास अगर ये इंटेलिजेंस है जो गुंजन स्क्रीन पे शेयर कर रहे हैं, हाउ विल यू यूज एनी 4 टू एस्केप फ्रॉम दैट आइलैंड? ठीक है? If you have questions, you can put it in the chat in YouTube and I will definitely help you there. But these are the skills. This is on the screen as you can see. These are the skills. Gunjan, you shared it?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So I'm sharing this. These are shared on the screen. You choose any 4 and use that to escape that island. Deserted island. Yes, Jolly Merotra, I will assign you in a group. 1 second.
The people who are on the YouTube, they can always type on the chat what 4 skills you have chosen and how did you escape the island.
Yeah. I hope these participants don't miss on the linguistic part, क्योंकि अगर verbal नहीं हुआ तो clues कैसे देंगे एक दूसरे को? What do you think, Gunjan?
Very important. And what about naturalistic? Because if you have the knowledge of nature, you have all the tools to get away from that island, right?
Actually, na, I think सबसे important naturalistic होना चाहिए इसमें, because you have nature around you and use that. How to use that is very, very valid, very valid. And musical कैसे हो सकता है? I think musical can be used to give वो cues बनाने, क्या बोलते हैं वो, help, SOS messages बनाने के लिए कुछ अलग सा
I
कुछ
think
use.
it is, your creativity. So if you're musical and you can understand birds, you can ask the birds to go and let you help.
Yeah, actually, right?
Yeah. So again,
हाँ, और interpersonal दोनों होना चाहिए ना. If your group is stranded on the island, you should be comfortable with the other people that are there, and you should be comfortable with yourself. You should know what you know and what you don't know. Oh, I'm super excited for the stories, yeah.
yeah. So would you like to start spinning your own story, Vishal? Let's spin, how will we save ourselves? If we
Oh
were
yeah,
there?
let's plan, na
Let's do
Gunjan, let's
that.
plan. Like you said, naturalistic तो हम लेंगे ही. So we can use nature. We should know what nature material we should use. What else? Bodily kinesthetic.
Yeah. So
What else?
let's take, which we feel people won't pick up. Let's pick musical, body kinetic, naturalistic, and one more which we know people might not pick up, visual spatial.
विजुअल तो हमने लिंग्विस्टिक ले लिया, मतलब हमें बोलना तो आता नहीं है,
आता ही नहीं है. So
हमें
अभी
दमशराज खेलना है एक दूसरे के साथ.
yeah. अभी वो deserted island है and
Hmm.
maybe we see a ship. कहाँ कैसे पता चलेगा? How do we send a message to the ship to save us?
मैं naturalistic से what I can do is, for example we have trees ना, तो मैं trees का एक bow and arrow बना सकते हैं हम. तो वो थोड़ा सा रामायण टाइप का, वो अगर दूर मैंने तीर मारा उधर.
अरे why not that पत्थर, that buoyancy पत्थर जो they don't sink, and you make a bridge out of it. एक वो भी है. We are really thinking wild, I think.
Really wild. The desert has made us wild.
Yeah, कभी birds को बोलते हैं कि हमें बचाओ.
हाँ, I'm sure birds हमें help कर सकते हैं. आपने वो चैट में डाल दिया ना, ब्रेकआउट रूम में, ये जो skills है ब्रॉडकास्ट किया ना. हाँ ठीक है. Perfect.
So, let me stop share. I'm sure YouTube people have seen this enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I can also do is I can also put it in the. हाँ ठीक है. Fair enough.
So हमारी stories तो ऐसी थी, but I'm sure our teachers will be much better and finish stories.
हाँ ना, हम तो mythology में चले गए. अच्छा, 5 minutes are already up. Okay. Let's close it. Let's call them. Let's hear stories. Come on. उनको 1 minute लगेगा, but हाँ, हम तो भाई mythology में चले गए. We are going to tell birds to help us because we can communicate with them in that language. And
we are going to make
use
a
bow
bridge
and arrow and bridge. Ram Setu type ka bridge
to save
बनाना.
ourselves.
To save ourselves.
Yeah.
Great. Yes, teachers are coming back in.
Ma'am, we were only 4 in the group and only 3 of us joined. And
Okay.
those who did not unmute themselves.
Oh.
I was literally stuck.
आपने आपका रास्ता निकाला कि नहीं? वो तो शायद वहीं आइलैंड पे रह जाएंगे. आपने आपका रास्ता निकाला कि नहीं?
I have thought of one.
Perfect, done. आप तो escape कर रहे हो आइलैंड.
I'm trying to escape. But I'll leave those 3 over there only. They did not support.
हाँ ना, बात ही नहीं किया उन्होंने. हम उनको
हाँ, बिल्कुल नहीं. Let them think on their own now.
Perfect, done.
So we have everybody back.
We are back. So what I can do is let me open the. Okay. So room 1 में we had Meera ma'am, Arambika ma'am, and Mokoli ma'am. So your story, come on.
Okay, so Arambika से ही आरंभ करेंगे आप लोग.
Arambika से आरंभ. Very nice.
Okay. So like we discussed, actually, honestly, we wasted quite some time, and then we get along the lines of discussion. So the skills which we thought of picking up, one is the visual spatial. Second one is the naturalistic. Third one is the musical.
Oh,
very
and
nice.
Since we are very adjusting people, we have adjusted in 3 skills.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you want it in a story pattern, it could go like, since we are deserted on an island, so obviously naturalistic elements, naturalistic skill is manipulating the objects or the elements of nature. So that is very much necessary, very much required.
Okay, 1 second, Arambika ma'am. I think we forgot to start the recording. I'll just start that again. And you can continue. You can continue because we already have it on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, right. So one is this thing, and secondly is I would like visual spatial, because special skills are very much required when you have to navigate through a mental map or through a physical map. So if we are deserted on an island, we have to make our way out. That is very much necessary, right? Musical isliye because if you dig deep down in a mythology or in our old stories, music had power of connecting not only humans but also the animals. And it said, stories में हमने पढ़ा होगा कि even the wildest of the animals used to become very calm, and they used to obey, they used to surround that sage or something when he used to recite or chant something. So these were the 3 skills we would like to pick up. to survive or to get out of that island.
Great, great, good. So आपका हो जाए ना, फिर हम while you were in the breakout room, we were in the main room में, और गुंजन और हमने भी हमारी स्टोरी बनाई है, तो हम बाद में शेयर करेंगे. But
Okay.
great, great. So I am happy. Group 1 तो बाहर निकल सकता है desert island से with their skills. Okay, room 2. So we have Abhi, we have Sujaya, and we have Fatima ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, so अभी और सुजया ने तो अनम्यूट ही नहीं किया, तो उनको आइलैंड पे हम छोड़ देंगे.
हमने छोड़ दिया उनको. अभी से got unmuted for a while, and I am thinking that he was liking the ambience over there, so he didn't even give a damn to think how to escape from the island. And for the rest of the two, I ain't sure what they were thinking of. They did not unmute themselves.
No
So
worries.
anyway,
आप बता दीजिए. हाँ.
what I would like to do is, for the very first few hours or probably for a day, I would simply enjoy the beauty of the island, because hardly any one of us get the chance to be there. So I won't be doing anything what you do.
मुझे बचना नहीं है एक दिन के लिए, मुझे रहने दो.
I need some peace and calm for myself.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll be thinking of something like picking up the stones and building a fire out of it. And then there must be some trees.
skill बताइए पहले.
Skills के लिए तो I'll be going with the very first visual special, of course. I'll be observing the things around. I'll think that what best could be done out of the things available in the surrounding. I'll visualize, I'll observe, and then depending upon that, next, obviously, I'll going with the linguistic verbal. Will talk to my other partners who are not even talking to me, but even then, I'll try to, put up the questionnaires and everything. By any means, I would, I would just jerk them out to speak up something that would we need to come out of this island. So the first thing I'll be visualizing, I'll be observing the ambience around, and I'll try to talk to my partners, linguistic skills, as far as I could understand your problem statement. And then, of course, I'll be going with the logical mathematical things, that how much work, how much force, and everything has to be applied in order to put a fire from the stones and everything. And then I'll pick a stone and I'll throw it on a raft or something that will be coming around the island, and I'll ask for help. That is it.
Perfect, done. चलो अभी मतलब 2-4 दिन में तो आप escape कर ही लोगे.
कल जाऊंगी.
Perfect. Okay, room 3, we have Najit ma'am, Himanshi ma'am, Kamal sir, Vanita ma'am. Yeah.
Anyone? Should I? I had a very quiet group. So anyways, see, when we hear about getting a deserted island or you getting stranded there, the first thing that comes to your mind is Tom Hanks from Castaway, or Robinson Crusoe, whom we have grown up reading, right? So the first thought that I'm going to have there when I land up there is, if they can, I also can. So there, my logical mathematical skills are going to come into power, that you have to explain to yourself that they weren't the beings from some other planet. They were also from planet Earth. So if they can, I also can. So this is the first that I'm going to use. After that, you have to own your emotions, right? The immediate aftermath of landing there is a state of shock and panic. But amid that fear, that helplessness, that it is very important for us to remain calm. So there, I am going to use some musical skills to add that music to my deserted life there, to add that music to my loneliness and keep me calm and grounded, that yes, I can come out of that. Now you are going to, you will have to salvage from the wreckage also. You are going to have a lot of items. You have to see if you have you were thrown by an aircraft, or you were thrown by a boat or a ship or whatever. So you have to look for, is there any food there? Am I left with any food that I can use for the next a few days? And all for that, I'm going to use my logical skills. right? So finding logical as to how many days can I survive with this load of food and water that I have remained. I have, like Tom Hanks does. He goes up the trees and gets some coconuts so that he can get real water there. Right now, to that you have to find a way to gather food and everything. Now the next thing that you want to come out of it is trying to escape that desert. So you can do you have to make boats. Maybe you will try to make a boat so that you can come out of it. And for that, I'm going to use a lot of bodily kinesthetic skills, because then that works in wood working. If I'm not mistaken, they are often athletics, and they'd be a good muscles kind of thing that you use there. Even if you do not have any, you will have to work up some to work up some to make those boats. And then maybe I want to make some message for the people who are passing by, or if I am going to be located through, if somebody, if I'm lucky, people might be looking for me. I have range of people who might be looking for me if I disappear. So they might be hiring some, or they might be using aircrafts or satellite maybe to do that. So I am going to use a lot of images and pictures and puzzles, and so that is a special skill that I'm going to be using. And then interpersonal skills. See, I do not have anybody else there. I need to talk to my own self. I need to motivate my own self. So that is going to be interpersonal, main aur meri tanhai wala intrapersonal skills, and that is how I'm going to get out of it. And I believe I have used all of them, all
नहीं, you
seven
have
of
used
them.
5, तो already एक तो आपने extra use कर ली है, but no worries.
Okay, so and yes, to pass time, we have a lot of I mean, teachers are talented. They can use reading, storing, whatever you have with you, make use of it, spend your time, don't be scared, come
नजीद
out
मैम
of
ने जितना
that.
टाइम लिया है, मुझे लगता है she'll take 1 week to come out of that island.
I will.
फातिमा मैम 3-4 दिन लेने में थे कि एक दिन एंजॉय कर रहे थे. नजीद मैम तो पहले खुद को शांत करेंगे, फिर करेंगे.
If I would have got stuck with Shali ma'am,
हाँ.
Nadeed ma'am, sorry,
हाँ,
I
हाँ.
definitely would not let her go. I'll keep on listening to, I'll keep
अच्छा, पता
observing
चला
her.
वहीं पे घर बना के चलो हम यहाँ स्कूल खोलते हैं.
Exactly.
Okay, last group. Okay, Sabyasachi sir, Sapna ma'am, Sarmishta ma'am, and Usha ma'am.
So, Mr. Ma'am, go ahead. Please.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Since all of us love thriller kind of a story, so let me start. 4 of us, we saw that we had landed in an island, and in an unknown island, in an isolated place where nothing was there and no person could be seen. So what we thought of, that only 4 of us can help each other. So we got together. So we used our interpersonal skills. That's the first skill that we thought of using. And we started gathering ideas from each other. The next skill we used were logical mathematical skills, and we planned out, we chalked out our plan. How can we go about and escape ourselves from this particular deserted island? The third skill which we used was a naturalistic skill, because it was a very natural and kind of an environment, and we are all nature lovers. So we planned as per our logical planning. We went around the island, and then we gathered many things as per our plan. Then we made a raft and a row so that we could row ourselves, and we saw that there is a little land which could be seen at a distance. So we started to row, and we went to that particular land, and there it was a ray of hope we got from there. We saw that at a very far distance, there were some people whom we could locate. We could see those minute people who could be seen. So we thought of using the last skill, that is the musical skill, and we all started singing and making a lot of noise so that we could be heard. And finally, they heard us, and we could escape from there. So this is the end of my story using those 4 skills.
I love it. I love the way you started. वो जो storytelling story का जो वो 4 things होते हैं ना, 4 things mandatory for a story. Lovely, great. Start
Thank you.
creating that that
Ambience.
ambience. then having a climax and oh हमें दूर लोग दिखे और हमने गाना गाया. So, आप एक
Right.
या 1.5 दिन में escape कर लोगे. I think Narjeet ma'am is having a 7-day vacation.
Thank you so much.
Great. It was so cool. And I love that everybody used म्यूजिकल. तो आई थिंक सबने लिया है. लॉजिकल, नेचुरल. हाँ, तो मैं और गुंजन जब हम मेन रूम में थे तो हम थोड़े माइथोलॉजी में चले गए कि हम बर्ड्स से बात करके बर्ड्स को बोलेंगे आपकी ऐसी हेल्प हमारे लिए बुला के आओ. एंड हम पेड़ से सो नेचुरलिस्टिक अपना म्यूजिकल, नेचुरलिस्टिक, लॉजिकल. हम पेड़ के चीजों से वील मेक अ बो एंड एरो और वो भगवान का नाम लेके एरो मारते हैं तो बहुत लंबा डिस्टेंस जाता है ना, वैसा टाइप का. एंड ऑफ कोर्स गुंजन सजेस्टेड दैट वील मेक वो पत्थरों, ऐसे पत्थर हम ढूंढ के लाएंगे जो वाटर पे फ्लोट करे एंड वील मेक आवर ओन राम सेतु काइंड ऑफ. तो हम थोड़े माइथोलॉजी में चले गए थे. बट ग्रेट. ऑन यूट्यूब ऑल्सो देयर इज अ टीचर who shared, Malini ma'am, sing song to attract inhabitants, teach them to sing, then get them on board to create a naturalistic, visual, spatial and linguistic skills to create a navigator with the help of them. So I think she's also escaping quite एक दो तीन दिन उनको पहले सिखाना पड़ेगा फिर हम करवाएंगे. So perfect. नचित मैम आप सबसे लंबा
Always a
वेकेशन
teacher, वहाँ पे भी
पे.
सिखाएंगे.
हाँ, ऑलवेज अ टीचर. वहां पे जाके मैं गाना सिखाऊंगी लोगों को. वेरी नाइस.
Yes,
यस
Aranbika
आरंभिका.
ma'am.
If that deserted island is in Maldives, I want to deliberately stay for a few days.
मुझे ले
instead
जाओ,
of
मैं स्ट्रैंडेड होना
sleeping.
चाहती हूँ वहां पे. Okay, awesome, great. So what I would like to do is there are some teachers who have joined us late, so I'd like to play that video that I played in the start again, and I would really like to first let's start that video and hold on a second. I'm just playing that video again. Oh, sorry. कि कभी-कभी VLC खुद ही चालू हो जाता है. एक सेकंड ना. So yes, adding TR to your name. This is a moment that we want to start, and that's from today we want to start this. And if you want, you can share your photo like this, a photo with a blank paper in front of you, and you can share a picture with us, and we'll be creating a frame with like this for you, and we'll be putting it up social media. We can share with you, and you can also share wherever that you are a proud teacher, right? We all are proud teachers. So yes, we can add a prefix TR to our name to introduce ourselves that we are proud teacher.
Thank you so much for the wonderful gesture.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarmishna ma'am. And yes, it's not only for teachers who are here, teachers with OrangeSlates, it's for all teachers, wherever they are.
Yep.
Let's start this moment, and let's bring the pride back to to teachers, for teachers. Yes, and thank you so
Vishali,
much.
फिर एक shout out तो बनता है, right?
एक शाउट आउट बनता है. हाँ, so what I'll do is 1 2 3 बोलेंगे हम. आप अनम्यूट करोगे एंड बोलोगे आई एम अ प्राउड टीचर. बोले रेडी है? ओके, 1
Let's
2
all
3.
unmute first. I think
हाँ,
सबने
अनम्यूट कर लो. Okay, and I'll say 1 2 3 and you have to say I'm a proud teacher. Okay, sir. 1 2 3.
I am a proud teacher.
परफेक्ट. और एक बार थोड़ा बहुत लो था, थोड़ा एनर्जी के साथ, थोड़ा हाथ वाथ हिलाओ ऐसे. यस यस, नारे लगा रहे हैं हम ऐसे. चलो स्टार्ट. ओके, वापस है. 1 2 3.
I am a proud teacher.
Awesome. So what you can do is you can send a picture with a
Definitely.
blank placard. The email ID is support@orangeslates.com. ठीक है,
Is there a
support
deadline for us to send the picture or
Teachers Day is on 5th. तो अगर उससे पहले
by
भेज दो Teachers
tomorrow?
Day के दिन, हाँ, by tomorrow it will work.
Okay.
Yeah, that will
Thank
be
you so
helpful.
much.
See, उसके बाद भी करेंगे, ऐसा नहीं है कि Teachers Day हो गया, चलो चलो हाँ अभी हो गया, ऐसा नहीं है. This is a moment, right? It will, of course,
Right.
it will take time to reach out to people, and we have to make it big. So you can share it anytime. I recommend कि Teachers Day करो तो उस दिन it'll be nice to share it, right? That way. You can also share a video saying that I am teacher Roshali Shade and I am a proud teacher. That video also works. A short video 3 second का मोबाइल पे लेके दोगे तो भी चलेगा. We don't want any professional camera, light, mic, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. We are what we are and we are proud of it, right? So with this, I had promised somebody that I'll tell them to sing in the end. So who was that? Sneha
Sapna
ma'am? Sapna ma'am. You wanted to sing. So let's end this party with a nice song. So yes, support it all.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Najit ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing the email. support@orangeslates.com. आपका photo with a paper. ठीक है, तो paper में we can write digitally. आपका नाम. So your name, full name, and Orange Slates का diary दिखा रहे हैं सब. Sorry, thank you so much, sir. So a paper will work. ठीक है, हाँ, सपना मैम, you wanted to sing a song before we end the meeting.
Yes.
Sing some rap
जब
with
कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा, वो हम नवा. न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा, वो हम नवा.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. And it's a lovely song because
me.
we always believe that we are that hum nawa for you. We are always there for you. And I think that's a great, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, especially Sabyasachi to Najit ma'am. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being
Thank
here
you.
for a lovely interview.
Yes.
Thank you so much for such a great participation, and happy Teachers Day in advance. And
Same to all of you. Same to all of you.
Same, ma'am.
Great.
To all of you.
Happy Teachers Day.
Happy Teachers Day.
guys.
and
Happy
we'll
Teachers
keep on meeting
Happy
each other
Teachers Day.
Yes,
like
yes.
this soon.
Nice to be with Narjit ma'am and Gunjan ma'am and Brishali ma'am after long time.
Yeah, long
It was
time.
great.
Great. Thank you. Have a great weekend and
Thank
take care of
you.
yourself. Happy learning. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Bye.